Hello, I'm your host, Ricky Saillas from the Sun Metro Transfer Center in downtown. We have a lot to cover on this edition of Your City in 5, including a plethora of thank yous, the search for a new city manager, and strutting on the runway. So let's get started. The search continues for the next city manager that will lead the city of El Paso. The community is invited to provide feedback and learn about the selection process during a couple of open house events. The first is from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Monday, March 18th at City Hall. The second is from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, March 19th, also at City Hall. The next city manager will replace interim city manager Carrie Weston, who is not seeking the permanent position. The partnership between the El Paso Zoo and Botanical Gardens and the El Paso Zoological Society is in transition. The City Council voted not to renew the contract with the nonprofit. The society does maintain its fundraising capacity and can enter agreements to support the zoo in the future. However, the zoo will now take over the volunteer program and zoo membership handled by the Zoological Society. Zoo volunteers and zoo membership will not be impacted, and the zoo will look into strengthening membership opportunities.
We can really make sure that the events and functions and things that we're doing for members are elevated. We can utilize and really save our time and effort in the things that we're investing in. We're looking at different membership packages. We've gotten some suggestions already from community members who are asking us to look at ways to make the zoo more accessible.
In recent months, the zoo has added new animals, including penguins and a rhino. Aside from animal conservation, the El Paso Zoo provides many educational programs. WinterFest seems so far away, but the city of El Paso is already organizing the popular event. But here's a question for you. When do you think it should start? Before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving? Well, that's a few of the questions in a survey launched by the city to get feedback on the holiday celebration that attracts more than 400,000 people downtown. There are 12 questions in that survey, and it's an opportunity for residents to let WinterFest organizers know how to make it better or what to add. Questions like, what kind of performances should be added? What part of WinterFest do you like the most? The rink, the lights? Now, the survey is posted on elpasotexas.gov and on the city's social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. It takes about 5 minutes to fill out, but remember, the deadline is March 30th. Meanwhile, the next big city festival is already being organized by the El Paso Public Libraries and Parks and Recreation Department. Dia de los Ninos, Dia de los Libros happens April 27th at Washington Park. This year, the Children's Festival will include a walking parade. Now, the library needs schools and organizations to be part of that parade. They're also looking for volunteers and exhibitors. If you're interested in being part of this family-friendly event, visit elpasolibrary.org to register. Now, Dia de los Ninos, Dia de los Libros has been an El Paso tradition for more than 20 years. Have you ever thanked a Sun Metro bus driver? Well, if you haven't, now is the time to do so, and I encourage you not only to thank our bus drivers, but everybody at Sun Metro as part of National Transit Employee Appreciation Day. It falls on Monday, March 18th, but you don't have to wait until then. The City Council already did with a proclamation at City Hall. Sun Metro, by the way, is recognizing various employees for their hard work and dedication by featuring them on their Facebook page. Now, you can show your gratitude by saying thank you to drivers or posting a message on the Sun Metro site. Sun Metro provides transit service for the city of El Paso. Now, from everyone in the city of El Paso, thank you for your dedication and service to the public. The city of El Paso recognized the effort and dedication of senior volunteers who unselfishly served our community. A banquet at the Starlight Event Center acknowledged 500 active volunteers from the Americorps Seniors Program, Retired and Senior Volunteers Program, also known as RSVP, and the Foster Grandparent Program. Many seniors in the program have served as volunteers from 5 to 25 years.
Our volunteers are awesome. They're very dedicated. Once they commit to volunteering at an agency, they're so committed to the mission of the agency, and they're the volunteers that are very caring and give so much of themselves.
We provide services for the community. We provide the services that are necessary. I think now it turns out that the volunteer hour is worth over $25 an hour, so that provides a lot to the community.
Unfortunately, during the pandemic, the city was unable to host the banquet. Now, thank you to all our senior volunteers. We appreciate your dedication to our community. Speaking of seniors, the Pauley Harris Senior Center hosted a fashion show for International Women's Day. It started with a generation dance from flappers in the 20s to Michael Jackson in the 90s. Then, more than 20 senior adult models got a chance to strut the runway.
They chose their own outfits that they had at home, so we didn't go to a boutique or anything like that, but I told them to wear something that they felt great in.
What a good time they had. All the models received free makeovers from Mary Kay Cosmetics and its Academy of Beauty. We're out of time, and Mario Ramirez and I have to head back to City Hall, so we're going to catch the bus to go back. But remember to stay safe and please be good to each other. We'll see you next time on Your City in 5. Let's go, Mario.